welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, you gotta hear the bones crack. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, welcome back. Hopefully that last work session was a productive one for you. Now it's about I made a dent in the post radio show promo stuff, and I went down a rabbit hole looking at some stuff regarding 3D printing, and I figured we'll take a look at some 3D printing stuff that I thought was kind of cool using technology. You know what I'm saying? And well, 3D printing is technology, but as far as like being able to code and generate stuff, it's kind of amazing. And so I wanted to kind of go through. Now, I have not printed anything yet, but I did play around with it a little bit. I got some pretty good results, like with this, I guess, workflow that I'm going to kind of talk about. And I figured we'll just try something. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what comes out of it. Experimentation. But first, I want to start off with like the OG. Now, anybody knows me knows I'm into web components, right? And during a lot of my talks and like workshops and things, whenever I talk about web components, I always bring up model-viewer. This thing is so cool. And you can take 3D models, right? And you can just plop them on your site in your project. And all it really is just you need some JavaScript to let the browser know what to do with this model-viewer tag that is never seen before. And so you put in the model-viewer, you put in an alt tag because alt tags are important, accessibility, and then you put the source. So it's very similar to like a video tag, you know what I'm saying, or like an image tag. You put the source of the thing, and then you can also put like AR so you can show it in the real world. It's pretty dope, and they have a whole thing here. So I'm gonna post a link to this. So next to the recording of this video on the site, you'll be able to check it out for yourself. So big fan of this, right? So I always use this as an example, or the OG low poly astronaut suit for my talks and presentations, right? Now, I've always thought it'd be cool to be able to create your own 3D models. But my thing is like, well, how would I do that, right? Because I'm not that great of an artist, you know what I'm saying? Especially like I can barely do 2D. So to try to do 3D, wild to me, you know what I'm saying? And so doing research and things, you know what I'm saying, came across, so from Microsoft, they have this thing called Trellis, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna post a link to this as well. And we'll take a look at this because this kind of like forms the whole thing that I'm going to talk about. So I saved the link to this GitHub repo. And so Trellis so this GitHub is the official repo for Paper's structured 3D latents for scalable and versatile 3D generation. And if you're like me, that just totally went over your head. Basically, taking a 2D image and making it 3D. It's pretty dope. So let's see. So like right here. So again, structured 3D latent, 2D image, 3D model. All right, so here we go. So you can see, so here's the little image, right? And then here's the 3D model. So yeah, so image to 3D asset here. And then they also have text to 3D asset. I haven't seen a demo of that yet, but that's pretty dope. And so, like, for example, they say vintage camera with leather case, right? And it did it, which is kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? 2-story brick house with red roof and fence. And it didn't even like tell it like what type of house or anything. It just said it, and it came up with like this like a Lord of the Rings Hobbit kind of thing. Pretty dope. So then a bunch of stuff. And then flexible editing. So then you can edit stuff. So let's say you get this thing first. Like, hey, add a house with some trees. Add a house with trees. And then, turn the house to trees. So there's a house there. There's a tree there now, and like add a river, and it did, and it came off the top. Like that is wild to me. And so it's stuff like this. All right, cool. So then they have like a link. You can go and check out the project page, right, for the demo. That is that one, right? Yes. And so here that is. Bam. Now, I want to add a link to this if you just want directly to it. It's trellis3d.github.io. Now, pretty dope stuff, right? So they can say there's that vintage camera there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's like the mesh, like the underlying part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual model. And then they put like a skin on top of it. Kind of cool stuff. And too long didn't read because that's what we're going to do. A native 3D generative model built on a unified structured latent representation and rectified flow transformers. Okay. Enabling versatile and high quality 3D asset creation. That's pretty dope. And they got the abstract and everything and generation. So again, I have not seen the text to 3D asset stuff. Like the demo that I'm about to go through is just image to 3D, right? So, all right. So let's say, okay. And then what's cool is you can then take, here's what I'll probably do. Hold on. You know what? I want to show you the coolness that is Model Viewer. So I'm going to spin up a code pen real quick. And folks that know about CodePen, you can do a lot, but you can't really pull stuff inside. Like you can't really use it to like build a whole framework kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's good for like small things you want to show quickly, right? So I'm a big fan of CodePen. I'm going to create a new pen. I'm just doing this behind the scenes. All right. So now what I want to show. All right. So let's say we take this phone, right? This is a pretty cool phone, right? We click this. It opens the modal. And this, by the way, this thing that they're using to show is Model Viewer. You know what I'm saying? Model-viewer. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And so I figured, let's take a look at that as well. Oh, no, I have to download it. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay. But yeah, so this thing here, though, they're showing this in. I looked at the source code. It is Model Viewer. So they're using a web component for this, which is pretty dope. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do the code pen. Skip that. Because I don't know how much. Yeah, I only got like 7 minutes left. All right. Cool. Look at the detail. That is pretty dope. Like even like this thing spirals, right? Or are they just, no, it looks like it kind of like spirals. The phone cord. Wow. That is actually not bad. Can zoom in a little bit. So yeah, I mean, the numbers and all that, that's not, but I mean, hey, this is the worst that this thing is going to be. You know what I'm saying? And they've got some stuff that's kind of like floating in midair, but still, that's kind of cool. All right. And the prompt was vintage copper rotary telephone with intricate detailing. Yeah. This must have been like the bell that rang, or no, I don't know how these things work. All right. Okay. Ooh, there's that house again. That's pretty dope. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now you might be thinking, well, let's take a look at the what you call that. They have the demo. So you can see here the code. They got the paper. I'm not exactly sure what Arvorex is. I'm not sure what that is, but let's check out the demo. All right. So then this takes you to Hugging Face. Shout out to Hugging Face. We'll post a link to this as well. If you want to jump regularly to the demo, you can do that as well. All right. Now, add link, save link. So, image to 3D asset with Trellis. So again, this is where you have to get an image. I have not seen the part where you can type in to generate the image, the 2D image, to then turn into 3D. I'm not sure, but that's what we're going to do. So to do that, we're going to use Imagen 3, which is a high, like Google says, Google DeepMind, our highest quality text to image model. Nice. So we're going to go, and I'm going to post a link to this as well, so you can check that out. All right. So I recently purchased a Chromebook, Chromebook Plus, I guess, whatever they call it. And it came with like a year of like Gemini Pro paid plan thing or whatever. So I've been messing around with that, and it's Gemini's, you can see here, it says try it on Gemini. Gemini uses Imagine 3 to create the text image. So that's the plan. We're going to go use Imagine 3, do the text to image model, then take the 2D image, pop it into Trellis, and then see what we get. All right. So here is my so here's my Gemini Advanced thing, right? And they have all these different models, right? And now some of them, like I tried to generate an image, I tried to go with the highest number, and it was like, nah, fam, you can't do that with this one. So I know I can do it with 1.5 Pro. I'm not sure about the other one. Maybe they've updated it. I'm not sure yet, but you can see the different things they have here. So tackle complex tasks with the 1.5 Pro. Get everyday help with the 1.5 Flash. 1.5 Pro with deep research. You can get in-depth answers. Nice. So if you're like me that needs to know like why things happen, that could be a good thing for you. 2.0 Flash experimental, you know what I'm saying? So, and then 2.0 experimental advanced. But we're going to roll 1.5 Pro because I know that one gives me an image. The other ones are like, I can't generate. Sorry, Hal, I can't generate this image for you. All right, cool. So what do I want to do? Well, let me see something. See, this is I'm on the spot now. I don't know. What would be cool? Let's say, okay, let's go with a cute puppy made up of yellow yarn. I don't know. Cool, sure. All right. Let's see. Please, y'all gotta be nice to the robot overlords. Please generate an image of. Now, I've noticed like with Trellis, I think you need like a 45-degree angle of it so you can kind of tell the back. That's where you get like the best things, I think. Because if you look at the site, if you just look here, a lot of these models are like at 45-degree angles. You know what I'm saying? So you can see. I don't know what that view is called, so we're going to try and make that up. Sure, as Sam said. So, all right. Please generate an image from like top down at a 45-degree angle. Generate a top down at an angle of, if I could spell, of 45 degrees of an image. Let's see what that does. It's terrible. Not a prompt engineer. Sorry. Let's see. All right, creating an image with Imagen 3, like I said before. This is a terrible prompt. I need to do better, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll take my terrible and make it terrific. Sure, here you go. Oh, okay. I mean, it's cute. It's yellow. It looks like it's made out of yarn. And I guess, oh, you know what? I should have said maybe from the top right, because that is top down. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it remembers. Could you? Okay, well, you gotta be nice. Great job. Could you please change the angle to the top down at an angle of 45 degrees from the right. And I think my computer is having a heart attack. All right. Like my preview like froze. It doesn't like all this what's happening. All right, creating an image. Let's see what we got. Otherwise, I'll probably just use this. That's fine. Oh, that is so cute. We're gonna roll with this one. Screw it. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna download this. Downloading full size. That's cool. Oh, you can see that. It says download full size. Okay, yeah, you see that. Okay. All right, image downloaded. Cool. Oh, you don't see the little pop-up here. All right. Now I am going to go into the trellis, right? I probably should have put like we'll see how it does with backgrounds. Hopefully, I should have said on like a black background or something. But so we're gonna upload the image here. All right, uploading, processing, bam. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're sharing this tab. Okay, cool. Upload it. Great. Oh, and the background, it looks pretty good. They even put like a little blur on it. That's pretty dope. That is high quality stuff, high grade stuff. All right, so then you have these generation settings, right? I'm just gonna put everything at whatever it says. So because I don't know what I'm doing. So generate. And again, what's cool is they kind of spell things out. So if you really want to know more, you can go and look these things up or ask some sort of AI, explain this to me. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that deep research thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, really explain this to me so I can understand. But we're not going to do that right now. All right, so we're going to generate. Cool. So it chose a random seed and it's generating the 3D asset. Cool. This is amazing. This is like, it's free, fam. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. That is kind of awesome. Look at that. And now, so what's cool is it shows you like a 3D rendering of it, which is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, did it generate? So now we can extract the GLB. So again, there's more stuff for the settings. I don't know what any of that stuff means. So that same GLB that model viewer uses, you can now do this. So you could put this, well, let me extract the GLB. Look at that. It knew the tail and everything. And put like a black spot on there. That's actually pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look like yarn because, you know, it probably didn't know like dogs aren't really made out of yarn. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, so it's processing. And so now theoretically, and I'd have to put it somewhere. I think I could upload assets. That's be a pain. But yeah, technically I would be able to go then take the model viewer and plug in this GLB and it will show up just like how this is. It's still processing. It takes a second. And there we go. Look at that. I wonder if this is using model viewer. This probably could be using model viewer as well. But then this is like how it would show up. Look at that. That is kind of amazing. That is. And then theoretically, you'd be able to, got really light there. I'm not sure what happened there. Theoretically, then you'll be able to download this and print it out. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wait, it even has, okay, wait, maybe it did do. Oh, it does have, looks kind of like it's made out of yarn. That is pretty dope. And it just threw in this spot because they couldn't see the spot on the dog, but that is actually pretty good. The tongue out and everything. Look at that. Look at that. That is kind of amazing. So yeah, so we live in amazing times. And again, I mean, the mouth is kind of weird there, but again, this is like the worst that this is going to ever be. You know what I'm saying? It's just only going to get better from here. And yeah, and I think that's pretty cool. And so my use case would then be like, oh, then I can take this and do a 3D printing of it. You know what I mean? And it's pretty dope. All right. So yeah, that's the type of stuff I've been like looking into, and I think it's pretty cool. So let me know what you think. Again, I posted a link to everything in the so it'll be next to the recording of this video, so you can check it out for yourself. But yeah. So have you done anything like this? You know what I'm saying, let me know. Have you used any other tools? Let me know. And yeah, pretty dope. All right. Okay, let's get up out of here. I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music, get y'all back to work because I really need to get back to work. And thanks for hanging out. So here is a track from an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread love like yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere.